Al-Jolani's journey from a rebel leader to someone with aspirations of shaping Syria's future is as turbulent as the country itself. Born in a time of relative peace, Al-Jolani was deeply influenced by the political dynamics in his native Syria and the broader Middle East. His transformation began in the crucible of the civil war that erupted in Syria in 2011. Initially, he was part of a larger Islamist movement, aiming to overthrow the Assad regime through sheer military might and ideological fervor. During the early days of the conflict, Al-Jolani quickly emerged as a prominent figure. His tactical acumen and charismatic leadership helped him to carve out a powerful niche. He became the leader of the al-Nusra Front, which was linked to al-Qaeda, and played a crucial role in the fierce battles against the Syrian government forces. The al-Nusra Front was initially popular among Syrians who saw them as a potent force against Assad's oppression. However, the group's extremist views and harsh tactics alienated many, leading to a complex relationship with the local population and other opposition groups. As the war dragged on, the landscape of alliances and enmities constantly shifted. Al-Jolani navigated these treacherous waters with calculated pragmatism, often balancing the need for external support with local legitimacy. This phase of his leadership saw him gradually distance the group from al-Qaeda, rebranding it as Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, in an effort to gain favor with regional powers and the local populace. This move was also seen as part of a larger strategy to present himself as a potential leader in a post-war Syria, rather than a pariah tied to global terrorism. Throughout this transformation, Al-Jolani's rhetoric began to change. His statements indicated a shift from purely military objectives to rebuilding governance in territories under his control. He emphasized law and order, infrastructure, and education, suggesting a vision for a new societal structure. Such overtures aimed to earn the trust and investment of the international community. However, skepticism surrounding his motives remains high. Many observers and analysts question whether these changes are genuine or merely a strategic repositioning. The specter of past violence and association with terrorist ideologies continues to linger, creating a significant barrier to acceptance both internationally and within Syria. Moreover, existing regime loyalists and other rebel factions remain wary, skeptical of Al-Jolani's intentions, and worried about new forms of oppression or conflict. In this narrative of transformation, Al-Jolani's ambitions collide with the ground realities of a shattered nation. His complex evolution from a feared insurgent leader into one who imagines a seat at the negotiation tables in Geneva or Astana is emblematic of the unpredictable nature of the Syrian saga. Whether he ultimately triumphs in rebranding himself as a legitimate political figure, or whether these aspirations will be dashed remains to be seen, as forces greater and smaller continue to shape the path of Syria's fragile future.